folks, thanks for joining me today. So in today's tutorial, we're going to be doing the September flower, which is the Aster. I can't believe we're in September already. School buses are now on the roads in Ontario. Everybody is back to school, and we are in the first of 4 burr months. That's how I refer to them. That means that winter is coming. We've got to go through fall. And so we have all of those burr months. So September, October, November, and December. So that's how I refer to them. That's just one of my little quirky things. So yes, we are in September, and this is the September flower for anybody who is celebrating a birthday in September. So we're using a oval stone like I have used for all of the other birth month flowers. And it is a stone that I created using the molds from the Happy Dotting Company. There is a link in the description if you wish to go and purchase your own. And then I drew another oval using my stencil to create this frame that I am now painting in my most favorite gold, which is Glorious Gold by DecoArt. So I did also put on a base coat of black, also by DecoArt, and I am now going to just sort of splotch on color of green using this brush that it has most definitely seen better life when it was originally purchased, but it is one of the brushes that I love to use when I'm trying to paint on texture or to make leaves on trees or bushes, because the bristles are so, I don't know how you say, they're in multiple different directions. So it creates this beautiful look of bush or flowers all together and very, very quickly. So what I'm doing now is I am going to double load my brush, and it's a very thin brush. And I'm just going to put on these little tiny petals that are very long and skinny, and they all come into the center. So I do this all over the place, but I'm going to go back to what I did with the green that's on the back. So like I was talking about with that particular brush, I put on some hunter green first, and then while that hunter green was still wet, I went in with a lime green. And while that paint is wet, they actually blend slightly together. So you end up with like 3 or 4 different colors. And I don't do a complete even coverage. So some of the black is still shining through, but it's very muted because of the way that the brush sort of applied the paint. And I love the effect, and it's a very quick and easy way to get this effect. You can also use this effect to do marbling. You just blend it in a little bit more. I also use finger sorry, finger sponges to do the marbling as well. So, but this is what we did for our background. And now what I'm going to do is doing the same petal strokes. I'm doing this all over the place because aster flowers grow really tight together. Their blooms are really tight to each other, and they create this carpet, I guess, of flowers all over the place. And they look so beautiful when they're finished, or I guess when they're in complete bloom. It's just like a sea of purple. And I do have some of these in my garden, so I enjoy them so, so much. And the fact that they're purple. I mean, who can go wrong with purple? Purple is my most favorite color, and I'm drawn to anything of any shade of purple. So that's why I think I enjoyed doing this rock so much, and by putting it all together. So the purples that I'm using are eggplant, lavender, and I'm also using white. So these are all multi-surface paints, so they're much thicker. So I can blend them sort of not completely. So I get these different colors of the purple mixed with the white. So it gives the illusion of shadow and light. Because they are so grouped tightly together, not all petals are going to be, like facing to the light sources, or some of them are going to be buried sort of underneath half, that kind of stuff. So now I'm showing you, I'm using some of that lavender purple and the eggplant purple and mixing it together with a little bit of white, because I'm now going to do the second layer of petals on each of these flowers. So, like I said, there is a ton of flowers that are grouped really tightly together. You do end up seeing a little bit of the green, like the foliage underneath. So that's why I did that base coat first. And now I'm just going in and I'm putting in these little tiny pieces of petals in the lighter color. So, and I'm doing it sort of in between the petals I've already placed on the rock. So I hope that makes sense. So I put on the base of the flower first, so all the bottom petals, and then I go in with the lighter color and I bring in more petals, but they go sort of in between the darker petals. So you get that 3D look of having the darker petals on the bottom and the lighter petals on the top. And I do this for all of them. And I know there's a lot, and this is kind of tedious, and it is something that needs to be done in order to get this, really beautiful looking rock with all of these aster flowers all over the place. I really, really liked doing this one. I want to do it again because it was so relaxing for me. It's very minimal. You don't need an awful lot of paint. You don't have to do a lot of blending. And it was just very fun to do. I do put a little center in each of the flowers, and I use moon yellow. All of the colors that I use will be listed in the description, as I do for every video that I do, that I make sure that all the colors are listed for your reference. However, these are just colors that I have in my stash. So I encourage you to use what you have in your stash and get really creative with it. I'm just here for inspiration and to give you a little bit of maybe some tips and tricks that may work for you, and to just sort of give you that encouragement to jump right in and give it a go and really use the tools that you have available to you, not necessarily having to go out and purchase anything. So that's what these videos and tutorials are all about, is for you to learn and do it on your own. And hopefully I am bringing that to you, and you're really enjoying the content. So in saying that, the best way to let me know that you do like this content is by giving me the thumbs up. You can also subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to click the bell, and it will provide you a notification when I post something new. I like to post at least once a week, and it's usually on Fridays. But I do sometimes do some that are mini series that I do one a day type things. So, and that will be coming up shortly, because I have plans for Halloween rocks. I have plans for Christmas rocks. So those occasions are happening in the Burr months. So they're coming. So stay tuned for that. I also have a few others that I've already have done the editing, and they're ready to go. So I'm set up and really excited about getting this content out to you, as well as I have my art show coming up. So that will be in a week's time, and I'm really excited about it. I've been so busy getting my paintings ready, creating like crazy, and I will definitely take you through a walkthrough once I have my booth set up and show you just how I do my art shows and my craft shows as well. I do lots of those, especially this time of year. I'm just starting to ramp up. So this is a fun time of year for me, and it's also very busy. So I'm really excited about getting started into the season and really enjoying creating all this different content. So I will definitely show you once I get my booth set up. It is an outdoor show, so let's hope for good weather. I do have a tent, but I find the sunshine brings the people out, not the rain. So hopefully we won't have any rain. But in 1 week's time, I will be setting up for my very first art show of the season, and I'm extremely excited about it. So I will be bringing you content for that. So stay tuned for that, as well as a few other wonderful paintings that I have completed, and they're just, being finished up in the editing process and will be posted on Fridays. So let me know what you think about this cute little rock, and leave me a comment below. Maybe if there's something that you want to see me paint, if you want to give me any ideas. I am also working on some ideas that were left a few videos ago on masculine paintings, so stay tuned for those as well. I read every comment and I try to comment back. So please leave me a comment. I love to engage with my audience, and that would be you. And it's just so much fun. I want to thank you so much for joining me on my journey. We're getting closer and closer to my goal of 1,000 subscribers. So make sure that you share this video with people who you think would enjoy it. Make sure that you give me those thumbs up to get me back into the algorithm, and leaving me the comments and engaging with me and all of that kind of really good fun stuff will really help, and hopefully reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So we are close. So I'm excited about that. Anyway, so I'm using one of my blending brushes just to add the little yellow centers. I'm just dabbing it on and letting it be a little fuzzy around the edges, and that's it. So then I do a coat of resin, and then it's finished. So there you have it, folks. Life is what you make it. So get creative.